Hello students, I hope you all are good. It is good to meet you after so long, and today's video is based on the topic microorganism. Class 8 का chapter है microorganism friend and foe, chapter number 2. तो आज हम उसके बारे में डिस्कस करने वाले हैं एंड आई विल बी गिविंग यू सम टिप्स एंड ट्रिक्स हाउ टू लर्न द वायरल डिसीजेस जो मोस्टली बच्चे कंफ्यूज होते हैं कि हम कैसे याद रखें कौन से ऑर्गेनिज्म माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिज्म से कौन सी डिजीज होती है. सो वॉच द वीडियो टिल लास्ट एंड इट विल बी हेल्पफुल फॉर यू. सो ये चैप्टर 2 है क्लास 8 का माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिज्म फ्रेंड एंड फू. व्हाट डू यू अंडरस्टैंड बाय द वर्ड फ्रेंड? हु इज हेल्पफुल, a person who is helpful for us, who helps us. And what is foe? An enemy who can harm us. So in this chapter, microorganism will fulfill both the aspects, as a friend, as a foe. Some microorganisms are helpful, they will be friendly for us, and some are harmful, that will be considered as foe or enemy. So in this chapter we will be discussing about microorganism. सबसे पहले मैं यही पूछूंगी, what is a microorganism? Microorganism. Micro means the size. When the size of an organism is micros, so we can say that microorganisms are the organism which are very small in size. They cannot be seen with the naked eyes. Their size is in micros. So these are the organisms which cannot be seen with the naked eyes and they can be seen only under the microscope. Virus. So now we will be discussing about the categories of microorganism. पहले हमने ये पढ़ा कि microorganism होते क्या. Microorganism are the organism which cannot be seen with the naked eyes. Now we will be discussing about what are the categories or how the microorganisms are classified. Virus, protozoa, fungus, algae and the bacteria. These are the microorganisms. Some are useful, some are harmful. Firstly is the protozoa. Protozoa are the microorganisms. There are few examples given: amoeba, plasmodium, paramecium. Plasmodium, it is a type of protozoa which causes malaria, and this microorganism causes malaria. Paramecium, plasmodium, amoeba, these are the examples of protozoa. Fungus, few fungus are edible and they are useful for us, whereas some are harmful. For example, yeast. Yeast is used in the baking industry as well as for making the alcohol. Bread mold, this is a black fungus which grows on the bread and scientific name है इसका aspergillus. Sorry, not aspergillus, rhizopus. Aspergillus is also a fungus. Now algae. Algae are photosynthetic. They can prepare their own food and this includes Spirogyra, Cara. Whereas the other microorganisms include the bacteria. Bacteria, lactobacillus, for the formation of curd. So it is a useful bacteria. Rhizobium helps in nitrogen fixation. So these are the useful bacteria. There are certain other bacteria also, but I am giving you two examples of each microorganism. Protozoa, amoeba, plasmodium, paramecium. Fungus, yeast, which is used in the baking industry. Bread mold, aspergillus. Few are harmful, few are useful, but I am giving you now the examples. Algae, Spirogyra is eaten also, and algae are always photosynthetic. They are green in color, some are in other color also, but most of the algae are green in color and they are photosynthetic. Bacteria, lactobacillus, which is used for making the curd. Rhizobium, which helps in nitrogen fixation. Chapter number 1 में भी आपने पढ़ा है, rhizobium helps in nitrogen fixation in leguminous plants. लास्ट में आता है वायरस. ये जो हमने चार पढ़े हैं, they are living microorganisms. Now the special class is the virus. Virus क्या है? They are non living outside the cell, but when they take or enter the living cell, they become active and they starts multiplying. So they need a cellular or living organism to grow. They themselves are non-living. When they acquire the body of a living organism, they start to grow and fastly they grow. So viruses are non-living outside the cell or the organism they have attacked. But when they attack the living person, living organism, they starts to grow. So adenovirus, tobacco mosaic virus. So these are the few examples which you should know of the microorganism. तो हमने वीडियो स्टार्ट की थी माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिज्म से. माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिज्म विच कैन नॉट बी सीन विद द नेक्ड आइज, दे आर माइक्रोस्कोपिक. इसके हमने कुछ कैटेगरीज पढ़ी, प्रोटोजोआ, फंगस, एल्गे, बैक्टीरिया, वायरसेस. प्रोटोजोआ, फंगस, एल्गे, बैक्टीरिया आर लिविंग, whereas viruses are non-living outside the living cell. But when they acquire or they attack the living cell, उनके साथ ये क्या करता है, ग्रो करना स्टार्ट कर देता है at a very fast rate. So adenovirus, tobacco mosaic virus, जिसको ये इन्फेक्ट कर रहा है उसके साथ ये फास्टली ग्रो करता है. Just like कोरोना वायरस, when they enter the human body, it begins to grow so fastly. So these are the few categories of, you can note it down. Now, a problem faced by the students, how to remember the disease caused by the various microorganisms. There are few tips and tricks to learn the diseases caused by the microorganism. The few I am writing it on the board. For example, protozoa. You can learn it by DM please. Usually use the social media and you say DM. DM please. D for So the trick to learn the protozoa are dysentery, D for dysentery, M for malaria, and it is caused due to protozoa. So we can learn it by DM please. The two diseases caused due to the protozoa are dysentery and malaria, and these are given in the NCERT. So ये दो enough है आपके लिए, dysentery and malaria. मलेरिया किस प्रोटोजोआ से होता है, प्लाज्मोडियम. और आगे हम पढ़ेंगे इसका कैरियर कौन है, इसको कौन कैरी करके चलता है, मोड ऑफ ट्रांसमिशन कौन है, मस्कीटो. कौन सा, फीमेल एनोफिलिस. फंगस, इसके बाद हम डिस्कस करेंगे बैक्टीरिया से कौन कौन सी डिसीज होती है. नोट इट डाउन, डीएम प्लीज, और आप ये भी नोट डाउन कर सकते हैं, फीमेल एनोफिलिस मॉस्किटो. एक स्क्रीनशॉट. हाँ, नेक्स्ट इज बैक्टीरियल डिसीज. बैक्टीरियल डिसीज कौन सी है, इसको लर्न करने का तरीका है सिटी स्कैन. किसमें होता है, बायोलॉजिकल फील्ड में. तो C for cholera, T for टाइफॉइड, और एक और भी लिख सकते हैं आप इसके साथ, ट्यूबरकुलोसिस, और पी से क्या हो गया, बैक्टीरिया. So this is how you can learn the bacterial diseases: cholera, typhoid, tuberculosis, bacteria. It is caused due to bacteria. So these are the bacterial diseases. Take a screenshot. Next है viral diseases. Yeah. This is caused due to virus. Due to virus. Common example, common cold, influenza. But इसके लिए भी एक ट्रिक है. He can make masala Maggi in pan. This is a very common thing which everyone can make. So I have made this as a trick. He hepatitis. C for chicken pox. मसाला से मीजल्स याद रख सकते हैं. इन मीन्स इन्फ्लुएंजा. पी से polio. So disease caused due to virus can be he can make masala Maggi in pan. Hepatitis, chicken pox, measles, influenza, polio. चिकन पॉक्स के साथ साथ कॉमन कोल्ड भी है. कॉमन कोल्ड तो हर किसी को याद रहता है. कोरोना वायरस सी से. So these are the diseases caused due to virus. Few plant diseases also which you have to remember. Fungus किस में करती है, रस्ट इन वीट. हायर क्लासेस में आप पढ़ेंगे पुसीनिया is a fungus which cause rust in wheat. So it cause rust in wheat. It is a fungus. So where there are few fungus which are harmful for plants. और भी हैं येलो मोजेक वायरस. येलो मोजेक वायरस इन ओकरा. ओकरा इज भिंडी. ये भी प्लांट्स में होती है. एंड दिस इज ऑल्सो वायरल डिजीज इन प्लांट्स. बैक्टीरिया से भी होती है डिजीज प्लांट्स में. बैक्टीरिया से होता है सिट्रस कैंकर. दिस इज अ डिसीज which caused in plants by bacteria. तो अभी तक हमने डिस्कस किया टिप्स एंड ट्रिक्स टू लर्न द डिजीज caused by protozoa, bacteria and virus. Protozoa से मलेरिया, प्लाज्मोडियम. Plasmodium is the microorganism which is responsible for causing disease in humans and it causes malaria. लेकिन इसका मोड ऑफ ट्रांसमिशन क्या है, मस्कीटो है, विच इज मॉस्किटो फीमेल एनोफिलिस मस्कीटो. बैक्टीरिया also causes diseases like cholera, typhoid, tuberculosis. वायरस से भी बहुत सारी डिजीज होती हैं. HIV, AIDS is also caused due to a virus. What is the full form of AIDS? acquired immunodeficiency syndrome, and it is caused due to a virus. Now, discoveries, which is a very important part, and you always forward which discovery is done by whom. So, note it down, the discoveries. By the scientist and the year. First is discovery, fermentation, done by Louis Pasteur. Louis Pasteur ने की थी in the year, in which year fermentation was done, in 1857. So what is fermentation? Fermentation is the process of conversion of sugar into alcohol. It is a process of conversion of sugar into alcohol. Next is pasteurization. What is pasteurization? Sterilization of milk, storing it by firstly heating it at a particular temperature and then suddenly cooling it, and this is what we call pasteurization. It is a preservation technique and it is also done by Louis Pasteur. Third is smallpox vaccine, done by Edward Jenner. In which year it was done? 1798. Note it down. Next discovery by Alexander Fleming. In year 1929. Penicillin, and this was a chance discovery. It was done by chance when he was working in his lab. Accidentally he came to know about the mold. Now the bacteria which was discovered by Robert Koch. Robert Koch, 1876. So these are the few discoveries which are given in your NCERT. Fermentation by Louis Pasteur, 1857. Pasteurization was done by same Louis Pasteur. Smallpox vaccine, Edward Jenner. Penicillin, Alexander Fleming, 1929. Anthrax disease, रॉबर्ट कॉच. एंथ्रेक्स डिजीज का जो बैक्टीरिया था उसकी जो डिस्कवरी की थी वो रॉबर्ट कॉच ने की थी 1876 में. सो दिस आर द फ्यू डिस्कवरी साइंटिस्ट एंड द ईयर्स आर मेंशन्ड एज पर योर एनसीईआरटी. एंड टू आर सेम, फर्मेंटेशन एंड पैस्चराइजेशन. फर्मेंटेशन क्या है? शुगर को अल्कोहल में कन्वर्ट करना. पैस्चराइजेशन, इट इज अ प्रिजर्वेशन टेक्निक इन विच वी प्रिजर्व द मिल्क बाय फर्स्टली हीटिंग इट and then suddenly cooling it. So this is what we call pasteurization. Pasteurization से आप याद रख सकते हैं pasteur आ रहा है दोनों में. Fermentation और pasteurization का same scientist है. Smallpox, Edward Jenner, 1798. Penicillin, Alexander Fleming, ये एक chance discovery थी. Anthrax disease causing bacteria, Robert Koch, 1876. So these are the few discoveries with the scientist and the year given as per your NCRT. I hope this video is useful for you. In the second part, I will be discussing about the harmful and useful bacteria, how they are useful for us and how they are harmful, and what is the role of antibiotics and how they are formed and how they are helpful for us. If you like the video, please subscribe the channel. Thank you.